One more to wrap up this triple header here in Milwaukee. It's Trilogy and the Ball Hogs on CBS Sports Network.
Will McDonald was a guy that got off to an extremely hot start. Played in Japan last year.
Silas steps out and drills the three. Xavier Silas, you know the name well because his father James, just like you, Avery Johnson, had his number retired by the Spurs.
Wow. I'm shocked, Dad. You knew my jersey was retired, and I never played in an all-star game, didn't really have three-point range. Why is my number retired in San Antonio?
Miracles happen, my friend. If you say it like that.
If it was the wintertime, you'd just say a miracle on ice.
That's right. Stevenson cleans it up. So we talked about Silas with Stevenson and McDonald out there for the Ball Hogs. And again, they're trying to win their first game since last season.
Yeah, this is a pure pride game, this time of the season. Not a playoff team, but the Ball Hogs, can you suck it up and get your first win of the season?
5-3 Ball Hogs. McDonald's fakes, waits. Here's Silas. Open three-pointer. Almost hit his second from that spot. James White launches and hits.
Al Thornton, had a pretty good game, even though it didn't lead to victory. He gave the three-headed monster some energy in game two, a newly acquired guy, and we'll see if Silas can have an effect on his team the same way, Xavier Silas.
Poked away by Samuels, loose and put in by Trilogy.
Still had his dad on my mind.
Well, James White, a couple of buckets in a row for Trilogy. And they've answered early 5-0 deficit with the last 8 points.
It's a tough game for the Ball Hogs, especially, playing against a guy like James White. Stevenson, not quite the same size. He probably can post up Stevenson a little bit. Not that he's going to back down. I love Deshawn.
Hawkins drills his second three. He's been terrific in the big three. Last year at Tri-State, that was a big void for Dr. J's team and a welcomed addition for Trilogy. Silas Spinorama and gets the friendly bounce.
In our last game, it was easy to try to key on a guy like Joe Johnson. Where triplets want their offense, but now
Samuels, 2-point shot at the line.
He works and mentors those kids and coaches those girls, and with Samuels and McDonald.
Hawkins from 4-point range. Stevenson, no one to challenge. Yes, Deshawn Stevenson, 2 in a row from the corner.
It's been a trend all day. Teams that can get hot from the three-point line, no teams are going to be successful. It just gives you so much more balance, let alone if you can make a 4-pointer like Joe Johnson did in game 2.
Samardo Samuels. Popular in just about every American city. Here comes Brian Scalabrine.
No, Scalabrine is popular in every American city, every European city, all over the world, man.
Missed 2-point shot, second chance, James White.
Let's give the Ball Hogs credit. They've come out and they played with a lot of passion and energy, and they're not backing down. And obviously with the addition of Silas, it's giving them another score. Most games, the only scores for the Ball Hogs have been Stevenson and McDonald. But Silas has given them a tremendous amount of a lift offensively, and now he makes an on-time, on-target pass to Scalabrine.
Scal! White Mamba! Fatheads and all. Big three on CBS Sports Network. Arroyo trying to break down Scalabrine. Good D by Scal.
Sometimes you can overdo it as a guy handling the ball against a defender that you think you have an advantage on. When you make your move,
whoa, Farrakhan.
Yeah, Arroyo kind of faked himself out against Scalabrine, but Farrakhan did an amazing job of taking the mid-range shot when it was there.
Woods, ankle breaker, but he missed the shot. It's a 14-0 run for the Ball Hogs. Farrakhan had the step, jumps off his back foot, scoop shot's good. Halftime in Milwaukee, and the Ball Hogs by 12.
And look, he didn't talk about any adjustments. I watched him the entire halftime. He's not a happy man right now. He talked about their game plan coming in.
Call those summer blockbusters.
Yeah.
Might make a dent in the award season. Samuels calling for it. Hits it on the assist from David Hawkins. So 16-0 run entering halftime for the Ball Hogs, but Trilogy is within 8.
I see the Ball Hogs colors. One of their colors is green. I think, was it the Green Book?
Now that is A stuff. That's as good as it gets. Pull-up jumper, off glass, and good. Farrakhan is giving some juice to the Ball Hogs coming off the bench.
I'm not sure if Trilogy, led by Coach Kenyon Martin, really talked a lot about these guys on their scouting report. You know, Silas and Farrakhan Jr.
Samuels gets it to go. Samuels added this week. Both Farrakhan and Silas added this week by the Ball Hogs. So 3 of the 6 guys on the floor weren't with their teams before this weekend. McDonald rolls and scores.
We talked about it, you know, in our last game. You know, who can make the right decision in a pick and roll situation? And especially if it's 3-on-3. You know, you get double teamed, then you're playing 2 against 1.
David Hawkins is trying to carry Trilogy back, and here they are down 7.
You got to know when to box out and make contact and when to release that contact, retrieve the air ball, and then go up and score.
Give it to me.
New Orleans.
That's right. Just like the guy to my right. Played for the Sixers late April of 2012. That was the lockout year, and played 2 more games further down in his career 2 years ago at Boston. It's like a Moonlight Graham of the NBA. Silas takes a hard spill, and White cleans up the miss.
Taking their intensity. Great steal by Hawkins.
Samuels, fall away, got it. And just like that, Trilogy has taken a 30-29 lead. 7th Ball Hogs turnover. Hawkins, he's got a real cool, calm, collected part of his game. He's got 14 now. McDonald fakes. Samuels drawn it loose. Right place, right time for Hawkins.
And now we're at a point in the game because of the lack of success that the Ball Hogs have had. One, you got to think about Silas, you know, stamina and conditioning. Can he continue to have an impact on the game offensively? Since
Ball Hogs down 5, here's Silas. Saw the fathead, Scala's in. Ryan Scalabrine can't fight through the screen, and Woods on a nicely executed screen drills it off the bounce.
And this is just buying time for Kenyon Martin to rest his guys.
White Mamba on the drive. Never hit the rim. Samuels and 1. He's got a chance at 3.
You got to walk. But great view of Lake Michigan.
Well, great to be in the Midwest. 2 terrific days. Week 7 of the Big 3. Yesterday in Chicago. Here today in Milwaukee.
Boy, and I know we talked about it earlier, but what a performance by Will Bynum.
33, a Big 3 record in his hometown. Big win for Bivouac in the Windy City. Look out, Samuels down the lane. Remember, he just joined the team. Arroyo, pull up. Scalabrine. McDonald launches and hits the 3.
What a beautiful left-handed hook pass by Scalabrine.
Ball Hogs, remember, 16-0 run to close the first half. They led by 12, but they're 4 of 16 from the floor since halftime. And Hawkins and Trilogy continue to knock it down. And Jenny Dell, our great CBS Sports Network crew, Big 3 in Milwaukee. And the capper to a great triple header right now. Missed shot, Samuels the rebound. Fall away. Was that a pass? Was it a shot?
I think that was a missed shot.
That's a little better.
And that's a made shot. I don't think the big guy was trying to pass that ball. It just slipped out of his hand. And you're right, it's good to have Jenny with us this week.
Yes. A Jenny Dell doubleheader, Chicago and Milwaukee, as Silas hits it. Trilogy trying to win their 4th straight game. 4 points away.
I am so impressed with Trilogy's focus in this second half.
Oh, Samuels. 16 points, point game for Trilogy, and boy, did this happen fast.
Wow. He's getting off the sofa. He said, I've been rested and ready. What a great addition.
Look at Kmart. Leaving the benches with the fans.
I told you he almost came on the court. Now he left the bench because I think he told them not to foul. And coaches love when players do exactly what you ask them to do. Don't foul. But right now, Trilogy is clearly in the driver's seat, only needing 1 point to win. And the worst thing you can do is turn the ball over. Yeah.
Here since halftime, Trilogy has outscored the Ball Hogs 35-13. Point game indeed.
It's a massive swing.
Pull-up jumper. Still life. Silas.
Looks like Silas and Farrakhan Jr.
12,912 here at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee.
And we know Power and Triplets is going to have a lot to say about it.
Yes. Power 5-1 triplets, now 6-1. Ball Hogs retain the ball after the made free throw. Silas leader off the mark. Trilogy, chance to win it.
He's begging his team, no foul.
Well, Samuels denied by McDonald's. Not over yet. Stevenson drills the 3, 6-point game.
And this, Ed, we've been talking about this every week. You're never out of a game in the Big 3.
Just ask Joe Johnson. Hawkins fakes, offloads for the win. Trilogy's got it. James White, goodbye Milwaukee. Trilogy a winner over the Ball Hogs.
We said Kenyon Martin was going to put his closers back in the game. Hawkins and White. Hawkins comes off the bench, makes a 3 from the left corner, and now he feeds his teammate for a game winner in the right corner. 2 of the easiest 3s in basketball.
Just a massive second half, 38-18 for Trilogy after the break, and this wins it.
And it's all about reading defenses. Hawkins, what an unselfish play that I'm going to create a shot. 2 guys are converging on me on defense, and I'm going to make an on-time, on-target pass to my teammate. And then White waves bye-bye.